Hello friends, and welcome to this week's Qigong practice. Given the nature of all that's happening on our beautiful planet at the moment, I thought it might be nice to do a little session to help release emotional burdens. So find a place where your feet, knees, hips are in alignment and your feet are straight out in front of you. I typically start my practice with a little bow, honoring all that is. Step your feet out, shoulder width apart. Soften through the knees, sink your tailbone, and align your crown with the heavens. We'll start with a little practice of opening up through the upper back and shoulders. The shoulders are typically the place where we carry our burdens. So this is a really nice way just to open up and release. I like to think of this as consciously shrugging off all that I have no desire to carry into my future. And remember that so much of our existence is unconscious. So you can just send the invocation for your body to release that which will not serve your highest as you move into your most desired future. And trust that the wisdom of your body will know exactly what to let go of. There's a pulse through the knees. The arms are really not doing much at all. I'm lifting through the shoulder socket, rounding the back, and then coming forward. This also helps to massage the heart and the lungs. Now bring your arms straight up, and we're going to breathe in and expand and pull back. You'll squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pull back, breathing in, and then breathe out and round through. Expanding, opening up, and then contracting. This is just like the tides behind me moving in and out. The perpetual and infinite breath of the cosmos. Expand and then soften through the knees, round through the shoulders, tuck in the chin and contract. Feel how this movement literally pumps chi through your body, helping to release what's stagnating around the heart, the lungs, and the shoulders as we consciously let go of all the burdens that we're carrying. Tuck your chin to your chest, and we'll move into some neck rotations. When we open up through the neck, you can imagine that this allows the energy to flow freely up the spine and into the brain. This one simple action can help to improve your memory, release brain fog. And it's a great way to nourish the root system of the body. In Qigong, we say you want to have deep roots growing out of your feet, connecting you to earth so that your head may align with the heavens and reach you towards the stars. Bring your head back to neutral, breathe in and draw up. And then float the arms up. There's a little double pump to the knees as we let the arms swing. This is called a chi scatter. Once we have drawn the old energy to the surface of the body, we can then release it to the four corners of the cosmos. The arms float up, one in front, the other just rests behind your back. And you can just imagine that all your worries and all your cares are in the palm of your hand, just being released into the vast universe. Let your arms float down, and we'll draw the feet closer together. This is a great practice for strengthening the ankles as we breathe in and come right up onto the balls of the feet. And then raise your arms and just let yourself fold down and really vibrate. This is great for resetting the nervous system, the electrical system within the body, beneficial for the bones. And as you can see, I have really weak ankles, so I try to do this regularly to help strengthen through the feet and the ankles. And we're also activating the master point for the kidney doing this. Step back out, shoulder width apart. Breathe in, raise your hands all the way overhead, pressing your feet into the ground. And then we'll pull down some energy from heaven, past the face, past the heart, chin to chest, soften through the knees, and as though you're dropping a great weight to the ground. You can hold your hands on your elbows if you only want to come down part way. Otherwise, let your hands just release, your neck open, lower back expand. And then to release, bend the knees a lot, push off the base of the feet and unwind and come back up to standing. Always re-establish your footing and then raise one heel, both arms, if we're going to turn, and look over the shoulder. We're rotating through the upper body, breathing out as you turn and breathing in back to center. Here we want to really move through the deepest layers of the fascia, through the central palace where often our trauma stagnates. The fascia has 3 layers, and the center layer is water. And as we're now finding out, water holds and carries memory of everything that's passed through it. Unless we move, these layers tend to hold these memories and trauma, causing repetitive patterns and tendencies. The hands up, you're going to come back to center, breathing in. The fingers of one arm point towards the opposite elbow, and it's almost as though that action pushes the elbow out and both palms press out away from you. Then we breathe in and come back to center. Opposite fingers place towards the elbow, and then we push out. This is a great form for opening up through the heart meridians and relaxing and releasing tension around the heart. Let the hands float down, come by your sides, and then we'll step out a little bit wider into Mabu. You don't have to come out as wide as I do, as long as your feet are at least double shoulder width apart, that's fine. Make sure your knees are over your toes and your back is straight up and down. We breathe in as we connect the hands in prayer, the Lao Gong point, the master point for the heart. And then we breathe out as we push one hand out and the other just rests by your side. This is a great form for balancing the energy of the heart, which is fire, and the kidneys, which is water. You can think that water can temper too much fire, and the fire can help warm water that's tending to freeze. Kidneys are said to be the home of our essence. They're paired with the bladder and represent the element of water within our body. Again, that fluid, mysterious quality that we know so little about, and yet has such an influence on every part of our lives. Reaching in, breathe up. We're going to float down, knees soft, head, neck, back in alignment for the full body flow. Reaching down as far as you can without overextending. Breathing in to come up and breathing out to gently float back down. This is another beautiful form for moving through the lower half of the body, expanding through the back, and is a beautiful practice to do during the evenings before bed. Helps to settle the essence, the kidneys, and bring us back into a sense of balance and inner harmony. Letting the hands sweep down, you'll notice my knees are soft, tailbone under, and we curl up and then release back down, slow and soft, feeling into every part of this movement. Breathing in to come up, and then allow the hands to expand out, soften, and we'll cross in front of the lower dantian, breathe in and release out. This will help to draw up any stagnant chi and release it from the body, helping to clear the mind, focus, and release mental tension so that when you lay your head on your pillow, your mind will be clear. And all that chatter with worry will dissipate into the evening sky. Couple more rounds, strengthening through the legs, breathing in and then out. In to draw up. Your legs are the foundation that holds up the rest of your body, so keeping them strong helps to support us through making decisions in life. They also represent our independence because we're able to get up and walk away, move out of harm, and generally choose the path and direction that we prefer. We'll regulate the chi by drawing the energy up to the heart and then releasing down. Imagine that in the palm of your hands, you're drawing up the cool, stabilizing yin of the earth. And just let this wash through you like a cool summer stream. Bring the hands up just below the breast, palms down, and we're going to push out and draw back in. This is a really good form for the spleen, which is said to be the home of our worry. Our burdens can leave us feeling heavy and weighted. When we release this pressure from the area of the spleen, we tend to move forward with a lighter step and a more peaceful heart. We sync the energy, clearing the mind and allowing the spleen to do its job of transmitting chi throughout the body. We breathe out to push out and in to float the hands back in. Making sure your movements are slow and soft. Float the hands down to the lower dantian, nice and smooth, gathering the energy of earth into the hands. And we'll just draw a circle in front of the lower body. As we draw to the close of this practice, we'll draw the energy low into the lower dantian, sinking the chi so that the mind can be clear and calm, and we're stable like a mountain rooted to the earth, strong base, allowing our head to reach up for the wisdom of the sky. Always making sure you go in both directions. Qigong is very much about balance and equanimity. Next, holding the chi ball, we'll bend one knee and the lower hand will reach out and gather this into the lower dantian. The hands are continually changing positions so that the palms face each other as we reach back into the area of the lower dantian, gathering just a bit more chi into this vital energy center, filling up your essence, so that the decisions that you make are made with wisdom and clarity, rather than from that fight, flight, or freeze response that so many of us get trapped within. Rest your hands, palms facing up, and then draw one hand up. Turn the thumb to face you and pull down. As we finish this practice, we consciously call our energy back to us, bringing it all back to center, aligning the mind, the heart, and our essence. Qigong is known as the art of effortless power. It helps us to stay grounded and connected to the very essence of who we really are, outside of the conditioning that we receive from family, our cultures, religions, and the world at large. And when our energy is stable and we're connected to that which is truly who we are, we have a tendency to make decisions that honor that, the highest within us, which is ultimately for the benefit of the whole. Draw this energy in and seal it into your essence, your Jing. And then breathe in, and we'll close the gates, pulling down the energy of heaven and washing this through the mind, the body, and see it merge down your legs and straight out through the base of your feet, flushing out any last remnants of worry or concern, self-doubt, depression, and feel yourself renewed, whole, purified and cleansed from the inside out. Hands at the lower dantian one more time. Sealing this energy in. Taking a moment just to breathe and to be in this moment. Feeling your energy calm, relaxed, and at peace. Drawing the feet back together, and we'll finish with our salute. Yin and Yang coming into balance. I bow in reverence to you and myself, and I thank you for joining me for this practice. Remember to drop me a comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see here next.